Good morning and welcome to the VSA Morning Miner. It's Wednesday, the 27th of August. I'm joined by Paul Rankin. Paul, how are you today?
And good morning to you. Just fine, thanks.
Excellent. Right, well, we'll start at the top of the market cap scale with the Rio Tinto new executive team and operating model announcement.
Yes, that's right. Rio Tinto has essentially made a decision that they will concentrate the company into two core product groups: iron ore, aluminium, lithium, and copper. And they've appointed Matt Holtz as chief executive for iron ore, and they have appointed Katie Jackson, who will lead the copper business, and as well. They have decided to do strategic review on both their borates and their iron and titanium businesses in order to determine whether or not just what kind of a position in the marketplace I think they want to have. In the borate business, their California borates project is reaching near end of life here, and then, as we know, they had the difficulty of not being allowed to proceed in permitting on their Serbia big deposit. So I'm sure that's why they're considering borates as not necessarily core at this point. Iron and titanium businesses, they seem to not have a as keen on the forward outlook on the operating margins, perhaps for iron, titanium, vanadium operations. And they've also had their issues over the years with social license to operate and that sort of thing in African mineral sands. So we'll see what plays out of this at this point. It does make the company look a lot more like Anglo American or BHP at this stage.
Yeah, I don't think any major surprises. A lot of this has been flagged uh, in advance, and the switch to focusing on transitional energy metals has also been well flagged. It'd be interesting to understand more, I think, about what long term assumptions and kinds of return they expect for the lithium business. Is obviously, with the volatility we've had in pricing over the past couple of years, you could drive a bus through the possible returns that you might be able to achieve, both on the upside and the downside.
And
Particularly given how much capital is required for new lithium projects if you're doing it on a vertically integrated basis.
and Rio is one of those companies that has made a significant investment in direct lithium extraction as well. So we'll see how they do.
Yeah, indeed. Um, okay, we've got interims from Hochschild Mining as well.
Yes, the profits, of course, and the cash flows definitely well up based on the dramatic increase on a year-on-year or comparable basis on the gold and the silver and so forth. But I think the news really here is the cut in overall production guidance and the rise in all-in sustaining costs. This due to issues around the Mara Rosa production time. They've revised that guidance down by half for the year to just 35 to 45,000 ounces out of Mara Rosa project. And that brings the full year target down to no more than 319,000 gold equivalent ounces. All in sustaining costs came in at $1,914 per gold ounce, which is up almost $500 an ounce. And then on a silver equivalent basis, $23.10 versus the first half of 2024 was at $17.30. So, uh, meanwhile, the corporate profits before tax came in at 140 million, which still was essentially double that of the 69.4 million in the comparable period. And cash actually rose a little bit as well by about $12 million to just shy of $110 million. They did declare an interim dividend of a penny per share as well.
Yeah, it's quite a small increase in cash for the increase in overall earnings on the income statement. It looks like there's quite a lot of sort of ongoing capex relating to drilling that's not linked to the growth projects, and that downgrade has had a significant impact on the share price this morning. It's off 13% today, so clearly a disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, Paul?
Yeah, the trading halt that was initiated yesterday was released by polarX, the ASX listed Alaska Explorer, with the announcement that they have attracted a major into their Alaska Range project. They have done a deal with ASX listed primary gold producer of size, Northern Star Resources, where Northern Star can earn up to a 70% interest in their Alaska Range polymetallic project. 5-year exploration and pre feasibility agreement is demonstrated by this deal, and Northern Star will end up as part of the shareholder group of size with a 15.8% stake in the company. Shareholders will have to approve it at a general meeting, though, of PolarX coming in October, but I can't see why they wouldn't do so with Major paying the exploration bill for the next 5 years.
All right, Paul. We'll call it a day there. Thanks for your thoughts, and we'll be back tomorrow.
Very good. See you then.
This podcast has been produced and edited by VSA Capital. It is intended for information purposes and not as investment advice. The information is intended for recipients who understand the risks associated with equity investments in smaller companies. Please do your own research and do not rely on a single source when making an investment decision. VSA Capital may derive fees from this content and seeks to do business with the companies mentioned.